Hey, what's up?
Hi, listen. According to an unconfirmed report, David Wallace is dead.
What? No. No, it must be some sort of a college prank or something.
Well, I thought if anyone knew whether it was true or not, it'd be you.
Now, a remembrance of writer David Foster Wallace. He was found dead, an apparent suicide, on Friday night. Wallace's novel, Infinite Jest, brought in fame and a wide audience.
How many minutes into
David
this
Lipsky
fucking movie are we?
Appreciation.
Fuck me, less than 2 minutes? Are you kidding me?
Was to feel your eyelids pulled open. Some writers specialize in the away-from-home experience. They've safaried, eaten across Italy, covered a war. Wallace offered his alive self, cutting through our sleepy aquarium, our standard TV, stores, political campaigns. Writers who can do this, like Salinger and Fitzgerald, forge an unbreakable bond with readers. You didn't slip into the books looking for story, information, but for a particular experience. The sensation, for a certain number of pages, of being David Foster Wallace.
If anything, there was a conscious attempt to not give over a direction. Although, of course, you end up becoming yourself.
And did they want you to be a writer or no?
No, I was gonna be the big thing when I was little. I was like a really serious jock.
Really?
You know, yeah. I played like citywide football as a kid. I was really big, like really strong.
Foster Wallace.
Next year's book awards have been decided. Can you believe this? The plaques and citations can now be put into escrow. It's unbelievable. With Infinite Jest by David Foster Wallace, a plutonium-dense satirical quiz kid opus that runs to almost 1,000 pages, not including footnotes. The competition has been obliterated. It's as though Paul Bunyan had joined the NFL or Wittgenstein had gone on to Jeopardy. The novel is that colossally disruptive and that spectacularly good. That's the fucking opening paragraph.
What if it actually is that good? You might just have to read it.
Fuck, not to read this book. God damn it.
Shit.
How many times have we interviewed a writer in the last 10 years? Take a guess.
How many?
0. I checked.
Maybe because Rolling Stone doesn't interview writers.
There hasn't been a writer like this, okay? Once in a generation, maybe. Hemingway, Pynchon. Let me have this story.
What story?
He's finishing up a book tour, and, I want to go with him.
Well, that's not a story.
He teaches at some small state university somewhere in Illinois. Please, Bob, send me there, okay? This is the sort of stuff I should be doing, not 500 words on boy bands. Talk to Jan. Way 29, just across from the Circus video.
How'd you get this number?
Your publicist sent it in her email, just in case.
You do me a favor by losing it. I had to do that recently. It was getting kind of crazy.
Oh, because of fans.
I don't know if fan is exactly the right word. I think what happened was I had forgotten to tell my parents not to give my number out, so it was people who tracked my parents down. I have this terrible problem. I really hate to hurt people's feelings, so
Right.
I did something kind of cowardly.
No, I don't think unlisting your number is cowardly.
Kind of is. I mean, I changed my number so these folks couldn't find me anymore.
Right.
It was this computer operator from Vancouver, living in a basement or something. I found him very moving. He was in terrible, terrible pain.
What did he want from you?
It's unclear, and when I would sort of like ask him, that's when he would get angry, and it got scary.
Right. What is this? Who's the artist?
It's my friend's daughter, calls me Chickenhead. I call her Chickenhead. It's her latest salvo in the war.
That's funny. Would you mind if I,
Nah, do what you gotta do.
Thank you.
Listen, before we start putting stuff on tape, I need to ask you something. I need to know that anything that I say 5 minutes later not to put in, that you're not going to put in.
Absolutely.
Just given my level of fatigue and my fuck-up quotient lately, it's the only way I can see doing it, not going crazy.
Nope, I completely understand.
It's right back on, huh?
You agreed to the interview. So this is your road, huh?
Yeah, this is my road.
Sure. You're just gonna have to tell me where to turn, because I'm used to a grid system. This is all new territory for me.
Yeah, no, fair enough. You just go straight
Okay.
for about a mile. I'm a better teacher than that, I swear.
Well, I thought you were great and that they obviously love you.
You think?
Yeah, come on, you know they do.
You hungry?
And what can I get you to drink?
I just have like a giant diet right, please.
Okay, you know what, I'll have the same thing.
Be right back with your pop.
Thanks, man.
Oh, can I, do you mind if I... A second. Okay. You don't drink.
Is that a question to me?
No, it's not an observation.
Ah, I see. No, I know. No, I do not drink. You can order whatever you want, though. Go right ahead.
Oh, no, that's fine. No, I mean, I have a lot of friends who've been through the program, so they always tell me that they're uncomfortable with people drinking right in front of them. So just, I mean, out of respect, I got what you got.
I'm not any sort of authority on any sort of program. Mm-hmm. From my very limited outside understanding, for people who've been in it a while, you could like snort cocaine off the back of your hand, they'd be all right. So.
Right.
You know what I would love to do, man? I would love to do a profile on one of you guys who's doing a profile on me.
That is interesting.
Or is that too pomo and cute? I don't know.
Maybe for Rolling Stone, but
it would be interesting, though.
You think?
I'm sorry, man.
What's wrong?
It's just you're gonna go back to New York and like sit at your desk and shape this thing however you want. And that, I mean, to me, it's just extremely disturbing.
Why is it disturbing?
Because I think I would like to shape the impression of me that's coming across.
I see.
Yeah.
I
don't even know if I like you yet. So nervous about whether you like me.
Here you go. Your food will be out soon. Can I get you anything else?
No, we're fine.
Jesse's character doesn't know what he's doing. He just wants to be in the room.
What's
with
this
the guy.
story about in your mind? What does Jan want?
Just what it's like to be the most talked about writer in the country, or that that sort of thing.
Right.
Makes it sound. That's not.
How do you learn like to do this stuff?
Do what?
The interviewing. Like, does one go to interviewing school?
Yes, I went to 8 years of interviewing school.
So you got a master's?
I did. No, I'm a writer.
Ah, okay.
Yeah.
Great.
I mean, I write fiction as well. I just had a novel published, actually.
Great.
Mm-hmm.
What's that called?
The Art Fair.
The Art Fair. Great.
And I had a collection published a few years ago, so...
You're like a nervous guy, huh?
No, I'm okay. How are you?
Because I'm terrified.
Are you?
Yes, you're not alone in this.
Okay.
We'll do this together.
No, I think it's going to be a lot of fun.
Yeah.
Well, except, though, if they're responding to your work and your work is really personal, then reading you is another way of meeting you, isn't that right?
That's so good.
Thank you.
This piece will be excellent. I think it's mostly you. Just talk all you want. Come on. Save me a whole lot of trouble.
And why should I be lonely every night when I can be with you? Oh, yes, you make it right.
So this is what a real car feels like. I mean, the one I got's like riding around on a power lawnmower, you know?
Do you think being handsome has anything to do with your success?
What?
No, you're photogenic. I mean, you look good in your author's photo.
Come on. Oh, you would have to come put me down if I even start thinking that way.
Thinking what way? What, about how books are sold?
Like, do you want to do a Rolling Stone interview? Do you want to do X? Do you want to do Y? It really worries me that what I'm doing right now is like being a whore.
A whore? Hey, why?
Cashing in somehow, like getting some little celebrity for myself that will, from some bizarre set of misunderstandings, sell more copies of the book.
Okay.
You can quote that if you want, preferably in a context where I don't sound like a total dweeb.
Don't worry. Yeah.
By the way, are they going to send Annie Leibovitz to take pictures?
I'm not sure. Possibly. See how the story turns out.
Oh, no, you don't have to pay for my shit.
No, it's not coming out of my pocket. I have an expense account.
Jason Segel's nailed this. He's got the voice down. He's got the mannerisms down. My God.
If we ate like this all the time,
yeah,
what would be wrong with that?
Would be wrong, like besides your teeth falling out and getting really fat?
It's got none of the nourishment of real food, but it is real pleasurable, masticating and swallowing this stuff.
Yes, it is. It's like seductive commercial entertainment.
But what saves us is that most entertainment is not very good.
Yeah, but what about good seductive commercial entertainment like Die Hard?
First Die Hard?
The first Die Hard.
Great
yes.
film.
No, it's a brilliant
film.
film.
The best.
Absolutely.
So good. I think if the book is about anything, it's about the question of why.
Right.
Why am I watching all this shit?
Right.
It's not about the shit.
Right. Yeah.
It's about me.
Okay.
So why am I doing it? And what's so American about what I'm doing? You know, the minute I start talking about this stuff, it sounds, number one, very vague, and number two, really reductive.
No, I don't think you're being vague or reductive at all.
Okay, because I don't have like a diagnosis or a system of prescriptions as to why we, and when I say we, I mean people just like you and me, mostly white, upper middle class, obscenely well educated, doing really interesting jobs, sitting in really expensive chairs, watching the best, most sophisticated electronic equipment money can buy. Why do we feel so empty and unhappy?
Right, no, it's kind of like Hamlet, except with channel surfing.
I'm not saying that watching TV is bad or a waste of your time any more than like masturbation is bad or a waste of your time. It's a pleasurable way to spend a few minutes, but if you're doing it 20 times a day, if your primary sexual relationship is with your own hands, something is wrong.
Yeah, except at least with masturbation, you know, some action is being performed, though, right? Isn't that's better?
Okay, you could make me look like a real dick if you print this.
No, I'm not going to, but if you can, I'm speaking to the mic.
Yes, you're performing muscular movements with your hand as you're jerking off, but what you're really doing, I think, is you're running a movie in your head. You're having a fantasy relationship with somebody who is not real, strictly to stimulate a neurological response. So look, as the internet grows in the next 10, 15 years, and virtual reality pornography becomes a reality, we're going to have to develop some real machinery inside our guts to turn off pure unalloyed pleasure, or I don't know about you, I'm going to have to leave the planet.
Why?
Because the technology is just going to get better and better, and it's going to get easier and easier and more convenient and more pleasurable to sit alone with images on a screen given to us by people who do not love us but want our money. And that's fine in low doses. But if it's the basic main staple of your diet, you're going to die.
Well, come on.
In a very meaningful way. You're going to die.
Hey, can I try that actually?
Yeah, it takes some getting used to, guy.
Thanks.
That's
Oh,
right
no.
there.
Yeah, I know.
Oh no. Why would you smoke and chew at the same
That's all.
time? That's
Actually, can I use your bathroom for a
I
second?
believe it's unoccupied.
He wants to impress this guy, and he doesn't realize he doesn't have to. Oh my god. Man, fuck you.
So, do you not have a television?
I do not have a TV, no. How come? Because if I had a TV, I would watch it all the time.
Ah.
I don't even know if I would watch it all the time, but it would be on all the time.
Right.
Like my version of a fireplace, some sort of like source of warmth and light in the corner I'd occasionally get sucked into.
Right. What, did you watch a lot of TV when you were a kid?
Yeah, a lot.
Yeah.
You?
Me? Yeah, no, I did. I'll tell you, but I moved in with a woman, and she grew up without a television, so I'll tell you, living with her for the first month was like torture, but then I realized it was, probably the best thing for me.
Did you guys stay together?
Complicated.
Why?
Well, I was seeing this woman, and she moved to LA, so we theoretically broke up. Then I started seeing this other woman, but then I started seeing the first woman again. We tried the bi-coastal thing, and the, let's just say the second woman didn't take to that very well.
I don't know that I want to say anything more about that, if that's okay.
That's fine.
Yeah, it's fine for us to joke about getting laid on tour and stuff, but that's about it.
No, I just thought it'd be nice to have someone to be sharing all this wonderful stuff with. That's it.
Yeah. I really wish that I was married the past couple weeks.
You have?
Yeah, nobody else really gets it, Your friends who aren't in the writing biz they're awed by your picture in Time. Your agent and editor are good people, but they have their own agendas. It's fun talking to you about it, but you've got your own agenda too.
That's true.
Certainly a set of interests that diverge from mine.
That's true.
So yeah, it would be kind of nice to have somebody that you just shared a life with and allowed yourself to be happy and
Yeah.
confused with.
Right, somebody to call when you get back to the hotel.
Yeah, I can't put it as well as you can, about these mental landscapes. I know that I'm hard to be around.
No, I don't think so.
I am. Yeah.
No, why do you say that?
When
I want to be alone, like to write, I really do want to be alone. And I think if you dedicate yourself to anything, one facet of that is that it makes you very, very self-conscious.
Right.
And you end up using people, just wanting them around when you want them around, and then sending them away.
Well, yeah, but that comes with the territory. I mean, if you're going to be a writer, that kind of self-consciousness.
Ah, that's a different thing.
Yeah, although wouldn't it be funny if O.J. Simpson sang You Ought to Know and Alanis Morissette wrote a book about not killing two people.
Oh, man. I'll tell you, if this whole fuss or whatever could get me a 5-minute cup of tea with her.
Yo, why don't you put out your feelers and see if she'd be willing to meet you?
Are you serious? I would never do that.
Why not?
I would be terrified. Why would you do that?
Don't use your
If I were you.
celebrity to advance.
A date with Alanis Morissette. What would I say? Hello, Miss Morissette. What is it like to be you? I don't know. Shut up and get the fuck away from me.
That's that beautiful squeaky voice you
That's
like.
right, and orgasmic.
Yeah, but you would go if she called you. Hey, Dave, I'm at the Drake in Chicago. Let's have that tea.
Okay, this is gonna look ridiculous. All right, it's gonna look like I'm using Rolling Stone as a vehicle to like.
It's been used for worse.
Yes, I would do it. Okay?
Yeah.
I would do it in a heartbeat.
Good.
Just. Not much.
Okay. Oh no, it's great.
Copies
Thank you.
of his book.
Should probably clean some of that shit off the bed.
All right.
Maximum comfort.
Thanks.
Definitely want to change that sheet.
Oh, that's fine. Thank you.
Oh.
Just throw her.
Okay, here you go.
Okay.
Grab one side of this.
All right, thanks. And
Morning, there's coffee.
no, I don't need caffeine to wake up.
Oh.
Oh, but
Look at you, all high and mighty.
cigarettes.
Brothers of the Lung.
Magnetic fields? Are you serious?
There's a Mitsubishi plant. Then there's like a lot of farm support. You know, there's Rotec, Anderson Seeds.
What are you doing here? I mean, why are you not in New York?
Every time I go to New York, I get caught up in this like. There's this enormous hiss of egos, you know, in various states of inflation and deflation. It's all me.
Yeah. Hey, sorry, but I gotta do this.
Oh, yeah, of course.
So, I gotta ask, what is with the bandana?
What? What do you mean?
No, people think it's your way of, connecting to a younger reading audience.
Is that what people think?
I don't know.
I don't see many Gen Xers wearing them. Jeez. I kind of wish you hadn't brought this up, man.
I'm sorry about that. Why?
Because now I'm worried it's going to seem intentional. Like, if I don't wear it, am I not wearing it because I'm bowing to other people's perception that it's a commercial
Right.
choice? Or do I do what I want to do even though it's perceived as a commercial
Oh my
choice?
God, get
It's
out
like
of
a
your own
whole
head.
crazy circle I got to go around in now. I wrote a couple papers for other people.
Really? Like, people paid you to write their papers for them?
I mean, I wouldn't put it that coarsely.
Okay, how would you?
There was a complicated system of awards.
I see.
I would read like 2 or 3 of their papers and get a sense of what their music was like. And at some point I realized I'm really good at this. I'm like a strange kind of forger. I can sort of sound like anybody.
It's kind of scary. Listen, odds are I'm going to want to interview your parents.
What for?
Just biographical stuff.
Right. I hereby request that you don't.
Really?
They're very private people, and so I would have a problem with that.
Okay.
So no, you may not.
Okay.
Pretty sure.
And was this after your suicide watch?
Oh. Okay.
Okay, how do you know about that?
I read about it somewhere.
Okay.
This was McLean's, right? How long
Yeah.
were you there?
I was there for 8 days.
And why were you there?
Because I was probably afraid that I would do something stupid.
Okay.
I had a friend in high school
Yeah.
who tried to kill himself by sitting in a garage with the car running, and what it turned out was he didn't die. Just really fucked up his brain. And I knew that if anyone was fated to fuck up a suicide attempt, it was me.
Okay. So, all right. So there you are. You're still in your 20s.
My late.
Okay. Your late 20s. And you're in some kind of pain about your desire to become some sort of successful literary
I think that the
person.
not very sophisticated diagnosis is that I was depressed.
Okay.
At that point, my ego was all tied up in my writing.
Mm-hmm.
It's the only thing that I'd gotten any sort of like food pellets from the universe for. And I felt very trapped. You know, like, my 5 years are up and I gotta move on. I don't want to move on. And I felt stuck. And it's not like I felt stuck because I drank, okay? It was like, I felt like my life was over at 28, and I felt really bad. I did not want to feel that, and so I did all sorts of stuff. I would drink real heavy. I would fuck strangers. Sometimes I would not drink at all for like 2 weeks, but instead I would like run 10 miles every morning in a desperate, like a very American, I will fix this somehow by taking radical action sort of thing.
And here you are promoting this acclaimed book. That's not bad.
David, this is nice. This is not real.
I haven't gotten to that yet.
What are you waiting for?
What am I supposed to say? Is it true you were a heroin addict?
Yes, that's your story.
Oh, okay. Well, it's hard.
Why? Because you like him?
Well, yeah, yes.
David, you gotta press him.
Okay.
Be a prick if you have to. You're not his best buddy.
I know.
You're a reporter.
All right. Bye.
Yeah, I mean, what do you think you signed up for, dude?
This is Dave Lipsky. He's a reporter from Rolling Stone.
Yes.
Oh.
Hi.
Oh.
I am.
This is Julie.
Hi.
Hi.
Nice to meet you, Julie.
Great to meet you.
Good. And
This is Betsy. Betsy and I went to grad school together.
how nice. Nice to meet you, Betsy. And Julie, how do you?
Oh, Julie. Here, turn this on. This is on,
Right,
right?
it is. Why?
Go ahead. Do you want... I'll do it.
Yeah.
Julie wrote me a fan letter.
Really? Really?
I really did. I was the books editor at City Pages, and I wrote him a fan letter.
Julie's worked with a whole lot of writers, so...
So I was very discriminating.
And I'm here to remind you of the mess you left when you went away. It's not fair to deny me of the cross I bear that you gave to me. You ought to know.
Can you close the window? It's fucking freezing.
No, sorry, I cannot. This is our hypothermia smoking tour of the Midwest.
Hypothermia smoking tour.
Yeah.
I love that.
Oh, thank you.
Sounds like something Dave would say.
Doesn't it?
Did you forget about me, Mr. Duplicity?
I think my girlfriend is in love with you.
Come on.
No, really.
No, she's not.
I think she is. I think she likes your writing better than mine. It's kind of annoying.
Just get her on the phone.
What?
Get her on the phone.
No. No. She's probably sleeping anyway.
Please.
Hello?
Hi.
How's it going?
It's fine. Did I wake you up?
No. I'm up reading Infinite Jest. Pretty amazing.
Good. No, good. Listen, I'm here with somebody who wants to talk to you. Can you hold on a second?
What's her name again?
It's Sarah.
Sarah.
Yeah.
What part are you on? Wow, you're really far along. Oh, thank you. I mean, that's very flattering.
What the fuck was that about?
What?
You were on the phone with him for like a half an hour.
It wasn't a half hour.
It was. It was 25 minutes, okay? I timed it. You were only supposed to say hello.
I bet he did that to put him in his place. The glazing right now. Oh my god. Dude, it's some dude's hotel room.
Plus my 20-minute aerobic workout. That's everything you need.
Here, go in.
Can you go around?
Yeah, sure.
Thanks.
You're wearing that?
For a radio interview? Yes. Hi.
David Foster Wallace, welcome to our show.
Thank you. I'm glad to be here.
All right. Now, you've said you saw yourself as, quote, a combination of being incredibly shy and being an egomaniac, too.
I believe I said exhibitionist also.
Meaning?
I think being shy basically means being self-absorbed to the extent that it makes it difficult to be around other people.
Difficult for you or difficult for the other people?
I suppose a little bit of both.
That was wonderful.
Oh, yeah?
I listened to the whole show. It was so interesting.
Thanks.
I may have to buy your book and read it.
Sorry about that.
Oh, no. Wasn't he wonderful?
It was wonderful.
Oh, my gosh. So you have...
When you're used to doing heavy-duty literary stuff that doesn't sell well, being human animals with egos, you accommodate that fact by the following equation. If something sells really well, it gets a lot of attention. It's got to be shit, right?
Right, of course.
The ultimate irony is, if your thing starts selling well, it gets a lot of attention, the very mechanism you used to shore yourself up when your thing didn't sell well
Doesn't
is
work
now
anymore.
part of the darkness
Of
nexus
course.
when it does, so you're totally screwed. You know, you can't win.
They spoiled a movie for me. They spoiled a different movie for me.
Horrible.
You have got to be kidding me.
That was
Good. At the end when Travolta got impaled.
But there's also beer in the fridge.
Soda's fine. Thank you.
Why did you hate him?
It's a pretty simple recipe. He was like very cool and popular, and I was not. That was just the basic offense. Look at him now. For the walk.
Hey,
Hey.
I brought you something.
You brought me something.
Yeah.
What is this? Oh my god, this is the review where you have your poem in it. That's amazing.
Somewhere in there.
Hey.
Look what's on next. Algiers, starring Hedy Lamarr. Have you seen that?
That is so nice.
No.
It's one of the greats, and Hedy Lamarr is fascinating. She invented frequency hopping.
No,
Yeah.
I will. I definitely will. Hey, I was wondering, when I get back to New York, if I have any questions about what Dave was like in grad school or something, can I email you?
Sure. It's okay with Dave.
I'm sure it's fine with Dave. That's great. So can I take your email address then?
Sure. Yeah.
Oh, that'd be great. Thank you. Yeah, you could just write it on your book.
Thank you so much.
Can you read that?
I can see that it is letters, but no, I'll be fine. Thank you so much.
Sure.
Yeah.
Okay. What are you doing?
What?
Yeah.
I saw you hitting on Betsy.
Hitting on... I was talking to her.
David, I saw you. You got her to give you her address? Like...
No. I got her to give me her email address in case I had questions about the piece that I am writing about
Really?
you.
Okay.
Yeah, really.
Well, I'll tell you what.
What?
I don't want her talking to you.
I won't contact
Look,
her.
I told you that Betsy and I dated during grad school. The least, look at me, the least you could, no, you're not. The least you could do is show me the respect of not coming on to her right in front of me.
Dave, I'm sorry if it looked that way. Okay, that was not my intention. And why would I want to get involved with somebody who lives in St. Paul?
I don't know. You're already involved with somebody who lives in Los Angeles.
Are you okay?
Yeah, everything's fine, thank you. Just stay away from her, okay? Be a good guy.
Yeah, because
What
you
I
are.
miss?
Everything.
Everything. That seems like a gross exaggeration.
It's crazy because he co-wrote this movie, and I wonder how conscious he was of the light he was putting in himself when he did that. Like you've made yourself into the snoop and the creep of this story, my dude.
Thank you.
Fucking think about how you've been acting on this tour, dude.
Flirting?
Sarah, of course I was not flirting. He went completely crazy on me.
You do that, David, you know? You're not even aware of
Sorry,
it.
I do. What do I do?
You're compulsively flirtatious.
Okay, well, now you're taking his side.
I am
Yes, you are. Listen, I think I'm just really tired, okay? I gotta go.
David?
Hanging up on her? Are you kidding me? What an asshole. I mean, maybe he's looking back, writing this film and thinking, you know what, I was an asshole back then. I mean, it was inevitable, though. I mean, everyone has a fallout on tour. I mean, not everyone. Like, it happens more often than it doesn't happen. I think Jesse has an inferiority complex.
I gotta say, there's something basically false about your approach here.
What do you mean false?
Yeah, I think it's part of your whole social strategy.
In what way?
You still feel you're smarter than other people.
Oh my god.
Oh, really?
Yeah,
Really?
yeah, but you act like you're in the, kids' softball game, but
Yeah.
holding back his power hitting to try to make it more
Inferiority
competitive for the little
complex.
ones, you know?
When?
Here. Now. The past 3 days, it's part of your social strategy.
You're a tough room, you know that?
It's so obvious the way you hold back your intelligence to be with people who are younger than you or not as agile as you.
Yeah, well, that would make me a real asshole, wouldn't it?
Well.
I don't think writers are smarter than other people. I think they may be more compelling in their stupidity. or in their confusion. But I think one of the real ways I have gotten smarter is I don't think I'm that much smarter than other people.
That's right.
There are ways in which other people are a lot smarter than me, and I gotta tell you, it makes me feel kind of lonely.
What?
There's been certain stuff I've told you that's been really true. I think it's been brave of me.
No, absolutely.
I've written enough of these pieces to know you can write this up 100 different ways,
right.
90 of which I'm going to come across as a monumental asshole. And now it seems to me like your read on this is, wow, what an interesting persona Dave is adopting for the purposes of this interview.
That's not what I'm saying.
If we had done this by the mail, if I had access to my library, if I could look stuff up, my dream for this would be for you to write it up, send it to me, and let me rewrite all my quotes, which of course you'll never do. But if I'm in a room by myself, alone, and I have time, I can be really smart. Yes, I think I'm bright. I think I'm talented. I'm not trying to sound disingenuous to you. I am not an idiot. Yes, I can talk intelligently with you about stuff, but I can't quite keep up with you.
Okay, that is such bullshit.
Oh, believe me, I am not doing some sort of like, aw shucks, I'm just in from the country, I'm not a real writer, I'm a regular guy thing. I'm not trying to lay some shit on you.
Okay, but you did it again, though. You flatter me, but you're just patronizing.
I just think that to look across the room and to automatically assume that somebody's less aware, or that their interior life is somehow less rich and complicated and acutely perceived as mine, makes me not as good a writer.
Why?
Because it means I'm going to be performing for some faceless audience instead of trying to have a conversation with a person. If you think that's faux, you know what, you think whatever you want. I got a real serious fear of being a certain way. And a set, I think, of like real convictions about why I'm continuing to do this, why it's worthwhile, why it's not just an exercise in getting my dick sucked.
Okay.
This is such a clever tactic on your part.
Tactic? What tactic?
That's right. Get me a little pissed off, get me a little less guarded, I'm going to reveal more. Yes, it's true. I treasure my regular guyness. I've come to think that maybe it's my biggest asset as a writer, that I'm basically just like everybody else.
Yeah.
You know what? I'm not doing any kind of faux thing with you, and I'm not going to say it again.
Okay, but that faux thing, what you just said, is an example of the faux thing. You're not willing to risk giving the full you.
I don't know if you're a very nice man or not. It's very clear you don't believe a word that I've said.
All your protesting, you know, I'm just a regular guy. You don't crack open a 1,000-page book because you heard the author is a regular guy. You do it because he's brilliant, because you want him to be brilliant. So who the fuck are you kidding?
I don't have the brain cells left to play any kind of faux games with you.
It's fine.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's fine.
People are, all sorts of people are smart in all sorts of different ways. And you can be very, very smart when it comes to literary and looking out on the world and society, but not smart at basically everything else.
What do you mean, sleepwalking?
I've sort of unplugged myself the past 3 weeks. Meeting a whole lot of new people and having to do stuff, you're in this constant low-level state of anxiety. This deep existential fear you feel all the way down in your butthole.
What are you afraid of? I mean, what's the worst that could possibly happen?
The worst? That I really get to like it. That's the worst.
The attention? What would be so wrong with that?
Become one of these hideous, like, yet another publication party. Hey, there's Dave, sticking his head in the back of the photo. I don't mind appearing in Rolling Stone. I don't want to appear in Rolling Stone as somebody who wants to be in Rolling Stone.
Hey, so I'm leaving tomorrow, and I gotta ask you about this rumor.
Is this the heroin thing?
Yeah.
Is this the heroin thing again?
Yeah.
It isn't true. What is so hard for you to believe?
The reason it is so hard to believe is because there is so much about drugs and addiction in the book.
That doesn't mean that it's autobiographical. The book stuff is meant to be a metaphor. What is... You don't believe a fucking word that I've said, do you?
I didn't say that.
I was not. I never was a heroin addict.
Okay, the rumor I heard was that in the late 80s, when you were at Harvard, you got involved with drugs and you had some kind of breakdown.
I don't know if... I don't know if I had a breakdown. I got very, very depressed. I told you that. It had nothing to do with drugs. I have spent most of my life in libraries. I never lived that dangerous kind of life, and I would never stick a needle into my arm.
Okay, so how do you think that rumor
I
got
have
started?
no
Okay.
idea. I have no idea.
All right, calm down.
And I'm telling you, if you were to structure this as some sort of like, and then he spiraled into terrible addiction sort of thing, it would be inaccurate. It was much more that I got more and more unhappy. The more unhappy I got, the more I would drink. There was no joy in that drinking. I used it for anesthesia, okay?
Okay. What kind of drinker were you? Were you a kind of falling down drinker? Were you a waking up in the curb drinker?
No, I was not,
All
okay?
right. All right.
Part of my reticence about this whole thing is that it won't make very good copy for you. Because no, I was not like that at all.
You did agree to this interview.
I know that I
All
did.
right, I'm not going to push much further. Sorry.
I'm also aware that some addictions are sexier than others. My primary addiction my entire life has been to television. I told you that. Now, television addiction is of far less interest to your readers than something like heroin that confirms the mythos of the writer.
Yeah, a myth I do not believe,
Right,
okay?
no, I know you don't believe that. I'm also aware that one of the things that's swirling around here is you want to have the best fucking article you can have. So, you know what? Why don't you write whatever the fuck you want? I am telling you that this was not a lost weekend sort of thing, nor was it some lurid, romantic, writer as alcoholic sort of thing. What it was a 28-year-old person who had really exhausted a couple other ways to live. Like really taken them to their conclusion. Which for me was a pink room with a drain in the center of the floor, which is where they put me for an entire day when they thought that I was going to kill myself. Where I got nothing on, I got someone observing me through a slot in the wall. And when that happens to you, you become tremendously, just unprecedentedly willing to examine some other alternatives for how to live.
Yeah, you happy with that sound segment? Fucking hack.
You awake?
Yeah.
I was just thinking, it wasn't a chemical imbalance and it wasn't drugs and alcohol. I think, it was much more that I lived an incredibly American life. This idea that if I could just achieve X and Y and Z, that everything would be okay. There's a thing in the book about how when somebody leaps from a burning skyscraper, it's not that they're not afraid of falling anymore. It's that the alternative is so awful. And so then you're invited to consider what could be so awful that leaping to your death would seem like an escape from it. And I don't know if you have any experience of this kind of thing, but it's worse than any kind of physical injury. It may be in the old days what was known as a spiritual crisis. Feeling as though every axiom of your life turned out to be false and there was actually nothing. And that you were nothing. And it's all a delusion, and you're so much better than everybody because you can see that this is just a delusion, and you're so much worse because you can't fucking function.
Let me take you someplace nice this time. It'll be on Yon.
Oh, thanks for holding the bag, man. I gotta eat something. I'm suddenly starving.
I guess they don't have Waffle House, so I'm not.
You don't like pickles? Oh, come on. What? But the whole world needs to know what my mother's known for years.
All right.
I'm a picky eater.
Okay, I'm putting it away.
Thank you.
All right. Hey, can I give him a fry?
No.
Come on.
Yeah, go for it.
Hey, Jeevemeister. Hey.
What's this? I'll see you there. Bye.
All right. Well, I should probably get out of here. Let you get on with your life.
There's just this dance that I like to go to.
Sorry, you dance?
Yeah, it's something I've discovered over the past couple of years I really like, although I'm not that good at it yet.
Wait, sorry. What kind of dancing?
I tend to do like the jerk, the swim, like cheesy 70s disco.
Really?
Yeah, it's one of the things about living in Bloomington. It's like a time warp. You're completely hip if you do that.
Right. So where do you go? To a club?
Go to this Baptist church.
Why do you go there?
A Baptist can dance.
Ah, wow. Dancing.
I will not vogue. That is where I put my foot down. I do not vogue. Yeah. It's really cool, though.
Lord, teach me to be generous. Teach me to serve you as you deserve, to give and not to count the cost, to toil and not to seek for rest, to labor and not to ask for reward, save that of knowing that I do your will.
Just happen to have one on you, huh?
Yeah. I mean, I did debate whether or not I should do this.
Why?
I don't know. Don't you think it's some kind of kid brother sort of thing to do?
No. Thank you. I look forward to reading this.
Oh, you're welcome. I put my address and email on the flyleaf.
Oh, okay. Cool. I'll read it after I finish the Heinlein. I'll send you a note.
That's great. Nice.
Be interesting to be inside your head for a while.
Yeah.
I like the cover.
Yeah. Yeah, me too. I actually had them use the same art for the British edition.
Come on. You got approval on it? It's nice. It's very nice.
Don't worry about it. It was not such a big success.
Huh.
Hey, isn't it at all reassuring to have a lot of people read you and say that you're a really strong writer?
It'll be interesting to talk to you in a few years.
Why do you say that?
My experience is that is not so. The more people think you're really great, actually the bigger the fear of being a fraud is. The worst thing about getting a lot of attention paid to you is that you're afraid of bad attention. And if bad attention hurts you, the caliber of the weapon pointed at you has gone way up, like from a 22 to a 45. Look, there are parts of me that want a lot of attention and think I'm really great and want other people to see it. I think that's one of the ways you and I are sort of alike,
All right. Hey, all right.
Handshake. You're not in hug territory, my friend.
Okay.
Dave. I'm not so sure you want to be me.
I don't.
Give my best to Jan.
I gave David Cross a Kiwi CD in Irvine, California in 2004, and he looked at me and said, "What's this for?" Yeah, that's how that tends to go.
When I think of this trip, I see David and me in the front seat of his car. We are both so young. He wants something better than he has. I want precisely what he has already. Neither of us knows where our lives are going to go.
Phenomenal soundtrack.
It smells like chewing tobacco, soda, and smoke. And the conversation is the best one I ever had. David thought books existed to stop you from feeling lonely. If I could, I'd say to David that living those days with him reminded me of what life is like, instead of being a relief from it. And I'd tell him it made me feel much less alone.
Why don't you use your bathroom for a second?
I believe it's unoccupied. It's me talking to the tape recorder. I got drones sitting behind me, just chilling out. I'm smoking, having just said I wouldn't smoke, I'm smoking. Just me and your tape recorder.